other friends. So that's why we brought Ritu back. And she is going to be testing our product once it's made.
We're going to be making Coke fruit cupcakes with ice cream on them today. And I hope you all love this video. So keep watching.
So for this recipe, you'll require 240 ml of Coca-Cola, 140 grams of Castor sugar, 60 grams of cocoa powder, 125 grams of self-raising flour, 60 grams of butter, 2 eggs, 50 grams of brown sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. We also have a great eggless version of this recipe and it tastes pretty much exactly the same, so if you want one of those, you can just check out the description box. So to begin, you will need a saucepan. Pour in the Coke. And add in the cocoa powder and the butter. Keep the heat medium and whisk it around till the butter melts completely. Once the butter melts, add in the white sugar and the brown sugar. And whisk until it's dissolved completely. In a mixing bowl, put in the self-raising flour and the baking soda and give them a good whisk. In a separate bowl, whisk the 2 eggs together. The eggs and the Coca-Cola mixture to the flour mixture. Make sure you don't overbeat the mixture at this point or the cakes will come out really dense. So we've kept the oven to preheat at 160 degrees Celsius and we've lined a cupcake tray with cupcake liners and just fill them up to about 3/4 full. Cupcake tin is completely filled, as you can see, and it's ready to go in the oven. So to give a more intense Coke flavor, we're also going to make a Coke syrup to go with the cupcakes. It's a pretty simple recipe. You will need 260 ml of Coke and just pour it in a saucepan. Turn on the heat. You need to wait for this Coke to boil. Let you know the next step once it does that. So once it comes to a boil, just reduce the flame so that it reaches a simmering point and let it simmer till it's reduced in half. This will take about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so we simmered the Coca-Cola for 15 minutes and it's reduced by half, and now we just need to wait for it to cool completely. After it's cool, the next step will be to add the cornflour, and we'll just be showing that to you a little later. Okay, so the cupcakes are out of the oven and they've cooled completely and they're amazing. Like, I love this recipe. It's so good. We tasted one of them earlier and it's perfect. As you can see, it's a perfect dome. It tastes really, really good, and it's actually a good chocolate cake recipe. You can use it for other cakes as well. Okay, so anyway, we'll be completing the syrup now. It's cooled completely and we'll be adding a tablespoon of cornflour to it so that it thickens up. So we're just going to put it back on a medium flame and whisk it continuously till it thickens. So as you can see, it's become much thicker and it's also become much darker. So this is how you want it to be. Okay, so we had this, what I think is a mega cool idea, to put this in martini glasses and pour the sauce, and then instead of icing, we're just going to use ice cream for this, since it's Coke float cupcakes. But there's a million ways you can present these. So we're just going to pour the sauce directly on top of the cupcakes, but you can poke holes in them and pour it so that the entire cake soaks the sauce. Or you can thicken it even further and you can use it like hot fudge sauce on top of the ice cream. So there's a lot of things you can do with this. So I'm just going to show you the way we are going to do it. Pretty much done. You can garnish these further if you want to. Maybe add a cherry and place the ice cream a little better. So they are made and it's melting, but it's amazing.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty good.
So can I please
It
taste?
smells amazing. Just by the way, she just told me to shut up. Did you get any cake?
Yeah, this tastes really good, and this cake is actually really soft because of the Coke, and it tastes really good. The ice cream part of it is like icing on the cupcake.
Yeah.
It's melting, but doesn't
It's
matter,
delicious.
doesn't change the taste. And y'all should try this video.
And
cake.
also, I thought of the most brilliant idea after we made it, which was disappointing, but yeah. You can make an alcoholic version of this and you can make rum and coke cupcakes, and that would be so amazing. So instead of the coke syrup, what you can do is make a sugar syrup and make a slightly thicker one. So take about equal parts of sugar and water is fine, and just make sugar syrup with that. And just add a lot of rum to it. We prefer Old Monk, it's the best. So just add a lot of rum to it, and instead of this syrup, you can just use the rum syrup and make coke, rum and coke cupcakes, and that would be amazing.
Okay, Mani,
So-
please shut up. Please like, share, and comment on this video. Hope you continue watching Bakelicious. Thank you.
Bye, see you next time.
That's actually good.
Auntie, come taste.